Sometimes men take matters into their own hands.
Rock this place.
I'm here with Bruce Alston here in Jersey City. But Jersey City is the biggest small town in the world. Everybody, at least in those days, everybody knew everybody. And Bruce once ran as a candidate, said he got that out of the system.
Yep,
He's not going to do it again.
That's not happening.
But he now is the author of the Alston Chronicles, which has become must reading on the web. You're almost as good as Augie Torres, who writes a column for the Jersey Journal. It reads sometimes like Augie.
Exactly.
Stuff.
It's meant to. It's meant to.
And we're going to talk some about the issues and the problems that are facing our communities in this election cycle. We have a municipal election Tuesday. Mayor Fulop is running for a second seat. He's opposed by William Matsakudis, who is a former city corporation counsel from the administration of the mayor before Fulop, and everybody's making a lot of promises. As usual. A chicken in every pot, and a car in every garage. But I want to talk about some specifics, and I want to start with a problem down where we live. It's almost a low-grade panic for affordable housing. I'm going to tell you something, Bruce. When Frances Thompson, who you knew well,
yes,
and her whole family, probably,
yes,
when she was a councilwoman for whatever, she once said to me, "What we need is starter apartments." You know what she meant right away. I had one when I got married. Me and my wife moved on Summit Avenue to an apartment which the whites were in there were paying $20 less than we were, but the rents were affordable, and we could stay there till we could make do and
save
move
some money
on
and buy a home, exactly.
Right, or do something and get a better place. Those don't exist anymore.
Nah, don't exist anymore.
And now, according to Wall Street, a one-bedroom, and I say one bedroom, that's being generous.
It's generous.
It's $2,000 a month.
Exactly.
No one in Ward F, or very few people, none of the old people can afford anything like that. And even some of the new people are in Ward F. A lot of the gentrifiers are there because it's cheaper to live there than to try to live in some other parts of the city, like downtown, here where we are now. So affordable housing is an issue. What do you think is going to happen with that?
Well, I just think that unless someone has a real plan as far as to, we have to address the issue. And one of the reasons why we address the issue is this, though, is that we are preaching affordable housing units, affordable housing users. We need to start going back and building. We have to build neighborhoods. We don't build neighborhoods anymore. We build these high rises, right? But we have to go back to build affordable neighborhoods. What that's going to be is it's going to be workforce development. Take for instance, I didn't get upset when I saw the police officer that was living down Newport, and he subleased an apartment to try to get into affordable. He's making $37,000 a year. How is he going to afford an apartment for $2,000 just come on the force? So, number one thing we have to do is there has to be initiative to create workforce development, right? And initiative to make low to moderate income people homeowners. True definition is building generational wealth, right? And neither one of these candidates is focused on this, though. And that's important. Can we go back to building neighborhoods? So I say when they talk about Bayfront,
Bayfront is down on the Hackensack River.
And we have development that's going to come along Garfield Avenue, right? Why aren't we talking about building neighborhoods there instead of saying, oh, we're going to make sure there's enough affordable housing units there? I'll tell you this, that feeds into the mindset of the poor people that you're always going to be renters. You know, we need to be having a developer that comes in there like New Community has in Newark and says, listen, we're going to build, if we're going to build these, we're going to make them low, moderate income, workforce development, and build communities. When's the last time Jersey City built a community? It's been decades.
If anything, it's destroying it. You know, there's some housing on Rose Avenue that was built by Lafayette Presbyterian, Claremont Lafayette Presbyterian Church. It's not the best looking stuff.
Oh, well, you know, it was originally supposed to be the Jackson Estate. State home. These were supposed to be affordable 2-family homes, townhome styles, built-in garages. Where they give us these matchboxes. And I blame the Healy administration for doing that, though. You promised us 2-family housing, affordable homes. It's like they were trying to build a neighborhood. They gave us some matchbox apartments. That's one of the reasons why the hub failed.
Hi, I'm Shawnee, and whenever I want to listen to something profound and I'm having a moment, I go to GoPro Radio, the fastest growing network in the galaxy.
And you bring up another very, very important point. The hub. The hub, I remember I was actually in Bob Carter's office the day the Martin Luther King plan was born. There was a planning board meeting. Omar Barbour was there, Kabili Tayati, all the old players were there. And they talked Bob Carter into doing what they wanted him to do. And Bob at one point had to go up against the administration because they wanted to do something else. And Bob told them, I'll quit. I'm not going to have this. That's very rare for a planner who are usually just instruments of City Hall, of the mayor's office. But it was supposed to be a commercial hub. Francis Thompson again fought often to say, I'm not going to let them institutionalize this. And they've institutionalized.
Yes.
They put the
city agencies
down there. Now they built an adjacent.
This is what everybody got to realize about the hub. And the thing is I remember being a young kid, and as a teenager, my father would send me over there. It's a Martin Luther King drive. They were trying to get it together, and they were meeting in the back of Omar's old hardware store.
Old jail and hardware store.
So I'd go there and I listened to it and everything, and they were trying to plan it. And people don't realize this took decades to build. The crazy thing about this now, let's think about this. This hub unveiled about 20 years ago now, right?
That's right.
There is not one existing business left that first opened at the hub.
That's right. That's right. The only thing, except for maybe the supermarket. And
that transferred ownership.
Right. It's transferred ownership.
Dan Banks
left, and now it's
extra. Exactly. So that tells a lot that the city, instead of incentivizing that as a commercial hub, what do they do? Through city agencies and city departments in there. That's not what destroyed that hub or didn't give it a chance. Not bringing the other things that was supposed to come along after the hub was built. And I think one of the errors we made was trusting them to say once that hub was built, once they had a light rail station there, that they were going to bring that affordable housing which we could own. It never came. And we see the sins of it right now.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there's lots of land laying fallow that you can use to build a community.
This is one of the things that bothers me. You take the City Hall annex, right? Now they think that's.
Let me explain it. The mayor of Jersey City just constructed something he calls the City Hall annex that moves city offices from downtown 30 Montgomery Street to this new thing they call the adjunct community hall, adjunct city hall, and a lot of city agencies will move in there.
Yeah. But see, what gets me about this is this though. This is supposed to be a progressive step, right? This is what I can't understand. The city should approach the United States Postal Service, the federal government, and say, listen, you have this beautiful post office that's one level. We should have built on top of the post office, entered into a joint partnership, and you could have had a federal building with the city offices up top, like they have in Newark, downtown on Halsey Street.
That's right.
Right? And at the same time, if we wanted to do something with that lot, hey, we could have bonded out and really put some type of building that could have served the community, a learning center, after school programs. That's an investment. And to be honest with you, I looked at this building. That's not a $20 million building.
No. Well, what it is, I suspect that Brandywine, the owners of the building, and the owners of the hub are going broke.
Exactly.
Because the hub is just not very successful.
Yeah.
So the scheme was concocted to build this building, move the people from 30 Montgomery who don't want to come. Twice they've told the mayor, we don't want to go there. To build a building, have them come up here, up at in that building, and Brandywine will build a building, and we'll buy it, lease it back from them, and buy it back from them, and they'll have a cash flow. It will begin to make the hub some money and bail them out.
Brandywine was probably on the brink of default with the federal government, with those federal laws that were brought in. But we didn't actually need a city hall annex. There was other ways to do something there that's more profitable, that the city can make a progressive step. I've never seen anyone state that, and this is what I have a question with the administration. If they believe construction of a building is going to solve the social and economic ills of whatever in the south side of the city, they're the wrong leadership then. Because there are structural foundation issues within the ward itself. That building's not going to stop them from shooting. That building's not going to.
Well, as a matter of fact, people have asked me what I thought about it. I said, well, the people who will be coming from downtown will go into that building at 9 in the morning. They'll never come out until 5 in the afternoon. And if you're standing by the front door when they're coming out, you're going to get trampled to death.
Exactly.
Because they dash to their cars and get off of King 5 before the sun goes down.
So the only one that's the city building is going to create one job, I know. And they're going to create a job that Dunkin' Donuts has to get a delivery man just to deliver to the city building.